Okay, so first for our drywall installation, we are going to score our drywall. Our drywall is a 1/2 inch thick, 4 feet wide, and 8 feet long. So Darcy just scored his piece. Tyler's going to score his piece now, and this is going to just connect between two studs for now, and then our other piece that we'll score later is going to go over our box for our outlet. So we got that done. Tyler is going to drill in the corners there for our drywall. Darcy's going to also join in. So we're drywalling this, dry gunning this right to our studs, give enough room so we don't split our drywall, of course. So now I'm going to score the remaining piece of our drywall here and break it off, and this is going to go over our outlet. So as you can see, we got it traced, just a bit of measurements and stuff, and yeah, cut it over the garbage can so we don't make a mess. So once that's all done, we want to just make sure it all aligns. The drywall that we cut, we're going to put it along the same side. We're not going to put a finished side against a cut side, of course. Once that's all fit in, we'll dry gun it, drywall gun it again. That's on the corners. Once again, make sure we don't go too close to the edges so it splits the drywall.
So now that we have a hole in our drywall, we're going to be cutting a bigger square outside at least 2 inches away from the hole, because more than likely the blowout on the back side is worse than it looks on the front. So once our hole is cut, we're going to measure it, and we're going to cut a brand new piece of drywall to fit into that hole, making sure that we're always cutting from the back. Now Blake is cutting 2 support pieces that will go behind this new piece of drywall. It needs something to sit on and be supported up with. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark a center line about 1 inch from the edge, as well as 2 other lines from the side edges 2 inches in. This will allow enough space for a screw to be put into the brand new piece of drywall and the existing piece of drywall and not blow out the edges. Once those pieces are cut and measured, we're going to drill them into our drywall. These are the support pieces. And then we can fit our new piece right onto those supports. We are then going to score the existing drywall piece at about a 45-degree angle. This allows us to have enough room in between the new piece and the existing piece for the plaster to sit. Once that is all scored, we will put drywall tape over and get ready for plastering.
And the next step of this, the process, is the plastering part of the assignment. So as you can see here, we have Blake and Darcy who are putting some plaster on the screw heads. That's one area that we need covered over. The next area that we need covered over here is the joining area between the 2 pieces of drywall. And the final area that we're going to have to plaster is the repaired area there that we had our hole in the wall. So we want to make sure that the focus for this area is that we can't see the tape. We're going to want to plaster over that tape so you can't notice that, and make sure it's smooth right across the entire board there. After our first coat's completed, you're going to let it sit for 24 hours, and then you're going to come back on day 2 and put on your second coat like we did here. So one key focus here is that you want to build out with your plaster in this as you go along, so that there's not a bump in your drywall.